Welcome to the Unit Circle, students. Today we're just going to cover the basics of the unit circle and give you some time to kind of play with it a little bit. So our goal is I can use the unit circle. Okay. In future classes you're going to have to memorize it all and everything, but today we're just going to use a little bit of it and get familiar with it. Okay. So there's some things to know. First of all, this is an XY coordinate plane, X and Y, and that the sine is equal to the Y. The cosine is equal to the X, and the tangent is equal to the Y divide the X. Okay? And so when we look at all of this, we can see all these values. So like here we have 30 degrees, or pi over 6, and we have two values. This value is the x, which means it's a cosine answer. This value is the y, which means it is a sine answer. And then we're going to use this to solve all of these very quickly. So there's also a few more things to note. This is a coordinate system, and so this is quadrant 1. And in quadrant 1, x is positive and y is positive. In quadrant 2, x is negative, y is positive. In quadrant 3, x is negative, y is negative. In quadrant 4, x is positive, y is negative. Now that's important because if x is negative, so is cosine. If y is positive, so is sine. And then we need to divide them to find out what tangent is. We'll talk about that more later. So here we go. We have the sine of 60 degrees. And so we need to find 60 degrees. Here it is. Now the sine of 60 degrees, sine is y. And so the y value is right there. So the answer to this is the square root of 3 over 2. All right, that's it. Let's go to the cosine. I'll pick another highlighter out. So we're doing the cosine of 7 pi over 6. 7 pi over 6 is right here. Cosine is x, so then we have negative root 3 over 2. Finally, we have tangent. Get a green one out. Okay. 11 pi over 6. Here is 11 pi over 6. 11 pi over 6 is right here. Now, tangent, if we go back to the top, is y divide x. So it means we need both of these. That means we need to do negative 1/2 divided by the square root of 3 over 2. And then we need to do keep, change, flip. The 2's are going to cross cancel, so we're left with negative 1 over root 3. That's a really good answer, but we need to simplify it, so we need to put the root in the numerator and get rid of the root in the denominator. If you remember doing that by multiplying earlier. And that's what it would be. So tangent's a little difficult. Okay, so now we're going to go backwards. We need to find the degrees. So let's go back. What color did I use before? It was, oh, I used green twice. That's why it's confusing. So let's use yellow and then, yeah. So we're doing sine of theta of root 3 over 2. Now we need to find root 3 over 2. Now sine of theta, again, if we don't know, is y. So we need to find all the y values that have root 3 over 2. So here is a y value with root 3 over 2, and here's a y value with root 3 over 2. Notice we have the same answer. So this is going to equal both of those. So we have pi over 3 and 2 pi over 3. Because I don't tell you which one it is. So you look, we have two answers. And that happens a lot. And then we also want to write the degrees, so it's either 60 degrees or 120 degrees. Now we do the cosine of -1. So, if we don't know, we got to go back to our notes. Cosine is x. Okay? So we got to find the x value of -1. There it is. Hey, we only have 1. So that means we have pi, or 180 degrees. Not too hard. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do the tangent is equal to √3. This one's a little tricky because you kind of have to do a keep, change, flip. So I know I'm going to have to do a keep, change, flip, which means I need to find something that has a √3 in the denominator for x, or √3 in the numerator for y. So I'm going to have to think about the whole keep, change, flip thing here. Okay? So we're going to look for √3s a little bit. So this one right here might work. And if that one works, maybe maybe this one will work too. So let's try it. Let's try it, okay? So I'm going to highlight both of them because we have to try it. So what degrees is this? So this is -√3/2 divided by -1/2. Now remember, it is y divide x, so that's why I wrote that out. We're going to keep, change, flip. And look, the 2's cancel. Negative times negative is positive, so we're left with √3/1, which is just √3. Is that what I needed? Yes. So it's 240 degrees, or 4 pi over 3. Now we want to check the other one that I found too. So we have √3/2 is y divided by 1/2. When we do keep, change, flip, the 2's cross cancel, and again we're left with the same thing, which means this one also has 2 answers. So one's here, and this is the other answer. So it's pi over 3, or 60 degrees. Tangents are pretty difficult sometimes because you kind of have to play with them to see. Hopefully that helps you understand how to use the coordinate system here with the unit circle. This is something that in later classes you're going to have to memorize and solve some pretty difficult problems with. So make sure you get really used to it now so it's not as difficult later. Have a good day. Bye.